Alright, here's my speaker wire that I'm going to be using for the subs. It's 16 strands of 8 gauge, and it's just over 10 feet long. So it's 160 feet of 8 gauge that I'm going to be using. Each positive is getting its own lead. Each negative is getting its own lead for each sub. So 4 subs, 2 coils each, 16 wires. Alright, well, I learned the hard way today that the BTL can handle you putting your foot through the cone. I actually did that today, a little frustrated, kind of got the best of me, so my my DC went right through the cone. Here's a crease. I actually creased the cone. I just epoxied it. There was only about an inch of the voice coil that was actually still attached. The rest of it was all kind of ripped, and the cone, or the dust cap, was ripped off too. So I epoxied that back together. The coil was rubbing pretty bad before, but I just put shims in it again and re-epoxied it. So I guess that could go the same for like a partially blown woofer, something's broken on it, a spider tears, cone tears. Just put shims in it again, and I mean it's gonna be fine to glue back together, and it's gonna pretty much be like brand new again. Alright guys, I got all 4 in now. Well, actually 3. I got my 3 in, and then I kind of have a passive radiator that I made out of one of the recones that I cut out, like one of the cones. It's just some duct tape, and I mean it actually, it's working as a good passive radiator. So I just played it a little bit and listened to it. I played a little bit of White Girl. I got the turbo out. I know this isn't like a very impressive number, but this number was at 52 hertz, so it was on the high note on White Girl, but this was sealed at like volume 4. I didn't really put the volume above, I think it was 10, and that was on the low notes, and I was doing, it was I think 140.6 with just the 1 so far. And that was between volume 4 and I think like 12-ish. So this thing, I'm thinking it's gonna just be pretty nasty. I'm almost scared to hear this, but excited at the same time. So here's my port. I guess I painted the inside of the port. Clearly put these all in. It's pretty much where I'm at right now. I got just one of the amps wired up. I'm waiting on some batteries. And then I'm going to wire all the other amps up and get this thing knocking. Oh, and I just wanted to add, it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. That's why I didn't really play it very loud and test it very much. I just kind of wanted to hear kind of what it was going to sound like. So that's why I was only doing the 40s at 2 a.m. So, more to come. More to come. Alright, as you can see, I'm already making changes to how I'm wiring the speakers. This is how it's going to look. I just have 2 positives coming out, 2 negatives coming out, and I'm going to bend them down like this and put them on a piece of threaded rod. I don't feel like threading the rod through the box because I don't really trust the idea. I mean, I know it'll work, but for some reason, just with the amount of current that I have going through this, I just don't like the idea. So I'm gonna have leads coming from the amps, and I'm gonna bolt ring terminal to ring terminal instead of going through the rod. I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that. But as of now, because I'm wiring them series now, as before I was wiring parallel, and I was gonna run each sub off a separate amp. So now I'm gonna strap the amps and run them series. So I'm using a lot less cable. This is how much cable I'm going to be using for each set of subs. So I'm going to be using a lot shorter strand. So it's going to be a lot shorter to complete the circuit. But and I'm going to be saving a lot of cable also. I'll show you what I'm saving. This is actually how much I'm going to be saving. Alright guys, I know it's been a minute or two since I've actually made a video. I've been working a lot, so that's why I haven't been making videos as much. I got some stuff done. Right now I have the three 15s in. One hole is covered up. I'm making the cardboard template right now. This is just cardboard to flush mount the subs. That's why everything looks so shitty right now. But I have the three subs hooked up to one of the amps and only one battery. So I still need one more sub, 3 more amps, and 5 more batteries until this is done. But I wanted to give you a little sample of what it's sounding like right now, just with the 3 on 1 amp. I'm gonna play White Girl, and everybody knows that's a pretty low song, but I want to show you how much these subs are actually moving right now on just the 1 amp. Okay, that was just a sample, I guess. It's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, so I don't really want to piss my neighbors off. I'm sure you saw in the port a little bit, some stuff was flying around, but I'm sure you could see the subs were not moving at all, or were barely moving. From what I saw in the video, I don't really think they were moving that much, but that's just an idea of what it's going to be like. So just a tease, I guess. Alright, here's what I got right now. I'm cutting and trying to fit the flush mounting pieces. As you can see, this bottom piece is sticking out a little bit. My truck actually broke down on me the other day. It's still sitting in a parking lot at some restaurant somewhere. It overheated and just kind of blew up on me, so I couldn't actually get a full sheet of wood, so I actually had to get just the small sheets. But it's actually working pretty good. Still needs a little bit more trimming here to be able to fit, but other than that, it's going alright. So this is just kind of an update of where I'm at right now. Alright, so I'm done for the night. So I just wanted to give you guys an update of where I'm at right now. So it's trimmed all the way around, not perfect, but this is the actual door. So the B pillar is going to come here, and I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to make a piece coming from like here to here, from here to the B pillar, and sealing it off from the door. But here's how everything's looking with the piece that's flush mounting everything on. That's still my hole for the sub that I don't have yet. I did order it last night. It is on the way. Phi is back ordered right now, so they're shipping out on March 2nd. So I should have it in a couple weeks. But here's how it's looking now. Still gotta do the other side yet, but that's what it's looking like.